released 11/10/1975, 50 years ago today, produced by John Cale, recorded at Electric Lady Studios in New York City. And speaking of Electric Lady, that song we just heard, Dan, Elegy, a little nod to Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
One of our heroes.
Launches an illustrious career that is still, like, paying dividends. You know, she's still electrifying live performer. Like, you hear her do People Have the Power, and you want to go march in the streets every time you hear her sing it. She has a new book called Bread of Angels that's coming out, so she's written several books, with the most celebrated being Just Kids, the book about her friendship with Robert Mapplethorpe.
Won some book awards. Yes.
Yeah. And the new one, I think, which explores a lot of her growing up in this area, and she's going to be she's doing a sold-out show at the Met on November 29th.
Right. That show is sold out at the Met Saturday, November 29th.
And then 2 days later, she's at Marian Anderson Hall at the Kimmel Center in a book tour event, which my guess is she'll sing a couple songs.
Probably.
Yeah.
Wow, that'd be cool to see.
While she's doing that, yeah.
She is, she's ending the tour here in Philly. She, by the time she takes the stage, she'll be here in Philly. She'll be a month away from her 79th birthday.
Wow,
she's 78 years old.
That is incredible.
And
and still has as much swagger as she had when she was 28.
Cool and kind.
Yeah.
Patti Smith. This album, one of the most influential albums in the history of music. It
really an album. You know, there's like 2 or 3 songs that have really stuck in her repertoire and are among her very best known songs. But it's really about a sort of a cohesive piece of art.
Dan, thank you. Dan DeLuca from the Philadelphia Inquirer, Philly.com. Appreciate you coming in. We'll have another one, I guess, coming up in December.
Yeah.
What are we doing in December?
Yeah, I feel like it's a P-Funk situation.
Shouldn't we know these things?
Yeah, we should. We should. I think if we free our minds, the
rest will follow.
Yeah.
We'll talk to you next month. Thank you. All right, Kids Corner with Kathy is coming up next. I'm Dan Reed. I shall return tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Have a good evening. This is XPN.
This is 88.5 WXPN HD1 Philadelphia, 88.7 WXPH HD1 Middletown, 91.9 WXPJ HD1 Hackettstown, 90.5 WKHS Wharton, and streaming at xpn.org. Member-supported radio from the University of Pennsylvania. I'm Kathy O'Connell, and a whole bunch of our friends, our musical friends on Kids Corner, just got nominated for a Grammy Award for Best Children's Music. And you're not going to hear any of them tonight, because we're going to go back in history, through the history of the Grammy Award for Best Recordings for Children. Used to be 2 categories, Best Music for Children, Best Spoken Word Recording for Children, and they went back and forth and back and forth. And now it's all under one, Best Children's Music. And you see, it used to be Best Spoken Word and Best Music. There were 2 separate awards. It was a fine time. Well, it got less fine. And going way back, I'm amazed at what got awarded the Grammy for Best Recording for Children. And I'll tell you right now, I am going to play something from Soupy Sales tonight from the album The Soupy Sales Show that was nominated for Best Recording for Children for 1961 and lost, I say. Now, it actually was a recording for children. I don't know if Prokofiev's Peter and the Wolf from Leonard Bernstein, you could say the same about that. Yeah, I'm not going to let that go. Let me tell you the other nominees, by the way, in 1962 for Best Children's Recording of 1961. The Golden Treasury of Great Music and Literature, performed by various artists. 101 Dalmatians, performed by the original movie cast, including all 101 Dalmatians. The Soupy Sales Show, Soupy Sales, and Young Abe Lincoln, Broadway recording, performed by the original Broadway cast. Yeah, I'm still annoyed that Soupy didn't win. But there's an interesting history, too. The Grammy Award for Best Children's Music, and it was first awarded in 1959 to the Chipmunks for the Christmas song. Boy, did my brother and I love this song. And basically it was created when a guy named Ross Bagdasarian, whose stage name was David Seville, he played a 33 RPM record at 45. He sped it up, and, well, Science at Work got a Grammy Award, the Chipmunk song.
All right, you chipmunks, ready to sing your song?
I'll say we are. Yeah, let's sing it now.
Okay, Simon?
Okay.
Okay, Theodore?
Okay.
Okay, Alvin? Alvin?
Alvin! Okay! Christmas, Christmas time is near. Time for toys and time for cheer. We've been good, but we can't last. Hurry, Christmas, hurry fast.
Get ready. That was very good, Simon.
Naturally.
Very good, Theodore. Alvin, you were a little flat. Watch it, Alvin. Alvin. Alvin! No, that's enough. Let's not overdo it.
What do you mean overdo it? We want to sing
Now, wait a minute, boys.
Yeah, great. Why can't we sing it?
Alvin, cut that. Now, wait a minute. Theodore, just a minute. Simon.
You ain't nothing but a mean dog. White Fang, you're a mean dog. You're an always wreck the scene dog. But I love you just the same. Oh. You're so big and mean and scary. You're so overgrown and hairy. And you're always so contrary. But I love you just the same. You know I do. Always digging up the neighbor's yard. Always burying the neighbor's car. Always knocking down the neighbor's house. So you're a dog that makes a man feel like a mouse. You ain't nothing but a mean dog. White Fang, you're a mean dog. But you really are a keen dog. So I love you just the same. You know I do. You gonna play a guitar solo? All right, go on. you'll never heal. Always digging up the neighbor's yard. Always burying the neighbor's car. Always knocking down a neighbor's house. So you're a dog that makes a man feel like a mouse. You ain't nothing but a mean dog. White Fang, you're a mean dog. But you really are a king dog. So I love you just the same. You know I do. Ooh, you know I do. You're a mean dog. But I love just you.
I've been working on the railroad all the livelong day. I've been working on the railroad just to pass the time away. Can't you hear the whistle blowing? Rise up so early in the morn. Can't you hear the captain shouting? Dinah, blow your horn. Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow your horn? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow your horn? Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Someone's in the kitchen, I know. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah, strumming on the old banjo. Pee-pie, fiddle-I-o, pee-pie, fiddle-I-o, pee-pie, fiddle-I-o, strumming on the old banjo.
Pete Seeger was nominated for his first Grammy for children's music in 1961, previous year from what we were just talking about. And he lost to yet another album from the Chipmunks. You see that a lot in the history of the Grammy Awards, where, okay, look, this artist won, and that kind of worked, so they keep giving it to the same artist. It's gotten so much better, and there's so much more variety of winners and nominees in the Grammy Awards for Best Music for Kids. It's a wonderful time for music for kids. And one of the things that I love, by the way, you can listen to Kids Corner music 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at kidscorner.org, our Kids Corner music stream. You know about that, right? Okay, well, that's where you can hear all this music. And you're going to hear two songs that you're very familiar with from Kids Corner, the radio show. The songs are Why Does the Sun Shine by They Might Be Giants, and On Top of Spaghetti, you'll hear the version by Yossi and the Super Dads. Now, On Top of Spaghetti, yeah, every little kid grows up listening to that song. It's one of the first songs you learn at camp. And as for Why Does the Sun Shine? Well, the guys from They Might Be Giants took a song that was on an old Tom Glazer album. Tom Glazer is the guy who wrote the lyrics to On Top of Spaghetti. He wrote The Sun is a Mass of Incandescent Gas, better known, I guess, as Why Does the Sun Shine? And he had this whole series of albums for kids. And the guys, John and John from They Might Be Giants, recycled a song going back to like 1963 was when On Top of Spaghetti, the album that was nominated but did not win for a Grammy Award. Tom Glazer also lost to Leonard Bernstein. Yeah, I see a trend there as well. From more recently, from They Might Be Giants, when they recycled the song, Why Does the Sun Shine?
The sun is a mass of incandescent gas, a gigantic nuclear furnace, where hydrogen is built into helium at a temperature of millions of degrees. Yo-ho, it's hot. The sun is not a place where we could live, but here on Earth there'd be no life without the light it gives. We need its light, we need its heat, we need its energy. Without the sun, without a doubt, there'd sun gives heat, the sunlight that we see. The sunlight comes from our own sun's atomic energy.
Scientists have found that the sun is a huge atom-crushing machine. The heat and light from the sun are caused by the nuclear reaction between hydrogen, carbon, nitrogen, and helium.
The sun is a mass of incandescent gas, a gigantic nuclear furnace where hydrogen is bent to helium. Temperature demands a degree. A cup spaghetti, all covered with cheese. I love a boiled meatball when somebody sneezes. It roll up the table and up to the floor. And then my boiled meatball rolled out of the door. It rolled in the garden and on the porch. And then my boiled meatball was nothing but mush. The mush was as tasty as they can be. By early next summer, it grew to a tree. The tree was all covered with unsightly moss. It grew great big meatballs and tomato sauce. So if you eat spaghetti all covered with cheese, hold on to your meatball and don't ever sneeze.
It's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious.
Because I was afraid to speak when I was just a lad. My father gave me nails that week, told me I was bad. But then one day I learned a word to say we ain't the nose.
The biggest word you ever heard, and this is how it goes. Oh, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious,
Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious.
supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. He traveled all around the world, and everywhere he went, he'd use his word and all would say, there goes a clever gent.
When Dukes and Rogers pass a time of day with me, I say me special word and miss me off the tea.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. You can say it backwards, which is docious alliexpiasticfragicalibubus, but that's going a bit too far, don't you think? So when the cat has got your tongue, there's no need for dismay. Just summon up this word and then you've got a lot to say. But better use it carefully or it could change your life.
For example?
Yes?
One night I said it to me girl, and now me girl's me wife. Oh, and a lovely thing she is too. She's
supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. 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 Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
No, Tom Glazer did not write Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. The Sherman Brothers wrote the you know the song. Anyway, and it's very weird. By looking at the history of the children's music and spoken word Grammys, you really see that they were kind of grabbing at anything that they could claim was kids' music. I mean, the song I'm about to play, Puff the Magic Dragon, was nominated as a song for Best Music for Children, but also a few years later, when Peter, Paul, and Mommy, legendary Peter, Paul, and Mary album called Peter, Paul, and Mommy came out, and that won a Grammy. That reintroduced Puff the Magic Dragon to a whole new audience and a whole bunch of other people as well. The history of the Children's Music Grammy is a really interesting one, sometimes to see who never won. Shari Lewis didn't win anything in the early days, and then once they started noticing Disney movie music, well, you'll hear it. Disney movie music, then Sesame Street music. They went to TV and movies a lot before a couple of musicians kind of raised their voices and got independent artists noticed by the Grammy Awards. And that was a wonderful, wonderful time. But let's hear that song I was talking about. Peter, Paul, and Mary, a song that was nominated as a song and as part of an album, Peter, Paul, and Mommy, Puff the Magic Dragon.
And other fancy stuff. Oh, Puff the Magic Dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Oh, Puff the Magic Dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Travel on a boat with billowed sail. Jackie kept a lookout, perched on Puff's gigantic tail. Noble kings and princes would bow whene'er they came. Pirate ships would lower their flags when Puff roared out his name. Oh, Puff the Magic Dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Oh, Puff the Magic Dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. The dragon lives forever, but not so little boys. Painted wings and giant's rings make way for other toys. One gray night it happened, Jackie Paper came no more, and Puff, that mighty dragon, he ceased his fearless roar. His head was bent in sorrow, green scales fell like rain. Puff no longer went to play along the cherry lane without his
the American Revolution, historians think that more than 250,000 Native Americans lived on the east coast of North America. They formed over 80 nations and spoke dozens of languages. When the Revolutionary War began, Native American nations had to make some tough choices to protect their people and their land. Some sided with the British because they already knew who the British were and what they wanted. Some tried to stay out of the fight altogether because they believed it was safer to not pick a side. And some chose the Americans because they believed that it was safer for them to side with the same people who already lived in the colonies. Even Native people who lived in the same nation or area would disagree with each other. Some members of the Lenape, or Delaware Nation, who lived in western Pennsylvania and Ohio at the beginning of the war, not only wanted to side with the Continental Army, but they wanted to join Congress and have them recognized as the 14th state in the new Union. Other members of the Delaware chose to help the British, who they thought would protect them and their homes. The Oneida Nation in upstate New York broke away from the other tribes who lived near them and who had been their friends for hundreds of years, also to choose the sides of the Americans. The Oneida would fight in battles alongside the Continental Army for the entire Revolutionary War. Visit the Museum of the American Revolution to learn more about the contributions of Native Americans and how the Revolutionary War wasn't just a war between America and Great Britain. It was a complicated struggle where Native nations made decisions that shaped their futures. Their choices remind us that America's fight for independence was also part of a bigger story about land, alliances, and survival.
Kids Corner and the Museum of the American Revolution join hands to celebrate America's 250th birthday. The museum explores the dramatic, surprising story of the American Revolution and its enduring legacy. Visit the Museum of the American Revolution online at amrevmuseum.org.
In 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. It was a courageous thing to do, but someone was already here.
In 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. It was a courageous thing to do, but someone was already here.
The Inuits and Cherokee, the Aztec and Menominee, Onondaga and the Cree.
Columbus sailed across the sea, but someone was already here.
Columbus knew the world was round, so he looked for the east while westward bound, but he didn't find what he thought he found, 'cause someone was already here.
Columbus knew the world was round, so he looked for the east while westward bound, but he didn't find what he thought he found, 'cause someone was already here.
The Inuit and Cherokee, the Aztec and Menominee, Onondaga and the Cree.
Columbus sailed across the sea, but someone was already here.
It isn't like 'twas empty space. Caribs met him face to face. Could anyone discover the place when someone was already here?
It isn't like 'twas empty space. Harry's met him face to face. Could anyone discover the place when someone was already here?
The Inuit and Cherokee, Aztec and Menominee, Onondaga and the Cree.
Columbus sailed across the sea, but someone was already here.
So tell me who discovered what? Thought he was in a different spot. Columbus was lost, the Caribs were not. They were already here.
So tell me who discovered what? Thought he was in a different spot. Columbus was lost, the Caribs were not. They were already here.
The Inuit and Cherokee, the Aztec and Menominee, Onondaga and the Cree.
Columbus sailed across the sea, but someone was already here.
The Inuit and Cherokee, the Aztec and Menominee, Onondaga and the Cree.
Columbus sailed across the sea, but someone was already here. Someone was already here. Someone was already here. Someone was already here. Someone was already here.
I threw a song and an artist in there who has never gotten Grammy recognition, Sally Rogers. with her song 1492. So as we're moving into out of the 60s into the 70s, more animated characters started introducing new generations to songs that became very familiar. And before the 70s were over, you became very acquainted with the Grinch and How He Stole Christmas. And yes, Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, read by Boris Karloff, did win a Grammy Award for Best Recording for Children. But also characters from Sesame Street and Really Rosie, which was a recording based on the characters created by Maurice Sendak, a whole wonderful album created by Carole King. That was nominated for a Grammy Award in 1976. It didn't win, but 1, 2, 3 Sesame Street albums were nominated that year. An album of Mr. Popper's Penguins was nominated for Best Recording for Children. And you want to know what won? Richard Burton, who is an actor, performing The Little Prince. Didn't get much better the next year either. That was the year that, Prokofiev and Peter and the Wolf showed up again in the Grammy Awards. But to kind of get us into the 70s and 80s, and some of the really great music that was being created for kids, didn't necessarily win, but they did get Grammy nominated. Let's start off with Thurl Ravenscroft. Yes, this was the voice of Tony the Tiger. For you elderly out there, this is how you remember this voice. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. You're a bad banana with a greasy black peel. You're a monster, Mr. Grinch. Your heart's an empty hole. Your brain is full of spiders. You've got garlic in your soul, Mr. Grinch. I wouldn't touch you with a 39.5-foot pole. You're a vile one, Mr. Grinch. You have termites in your smile. You have all the tender sweetness of a seasick crocodile, Mr. Grinch. Given the choice between the two of you, I'd take the seasick crocodile. You're a foul one, Mr. Grinch. You're a nasty, wasty skunk. Your heart is full of unwashed socks. Your soul is full of gunk, Mr. Grinch. The 3 words that best describe you are as follows, and I quote: stink, stank, stunk. You're a rotter, Mr. Grinch. You're the king of the sinful sots. Your heart's a dead tomato splotched with moldy purple spots, Mr. Grinch. Your soul is an appalling dump heap, overflowing with the most disgraceful assortment of deplorable rubbish imaginable, mangled up in tangled up knots. You nauseate me, Mr. Grinch, with a nauseous super nos. You're a crooked jerky jockey and you drive a crooked horse, Mr. Grinch. You're a 3-decker sauerkraut and toadstool sandwich with arsenic sauce.
Well, here I am in my tubby again, and my tubby's all filled with water and nice fluffy suds. And I've got my soap and washcloth to wash myself, and I've got my nifty scrub brush to help me scrub my back, and I've got a big fluffy towel to dry myself when I'm done. But there's one other thing that makes tubby time the very best time of the whole day. And do you know what that is? It's a very special friend of mine, my very favorite little pal. Oh, rubber ducky, you're the one. You make bath time lots of fun. Rubber ducky, I'm awfully fond of you. Bo-bo-bo-dee-o, rubber ducky, joy of joys. When I squeeze you, you make noise. Rubber ducky, you're my very best friend, it's true. Oh, every day when I make my way to the tubby, I find a little fella who's cute and yellow and chubby. Rub-a-dub-dubby, rubber ducky, you're so fine, and I'm lucky that you're mine. Rubber ducky, I'm awfully fond of you. Hey, rubber ducky, would you like me to scrub your back with my nifty little scrub brush? You would? Okay, how's this? Hey, you want me to scrub behind your ears? Oh, I see. You don't have any ears, do you? Well, how about your tummy? Scrub his little ducky tummy. Ooh, he's ticklish. Oh, every day when I make my way through the tubby, I find a little fella who's cute and yellow and chubby. Rub-a-dub-dubby, rubber ducky, you're so fine, and I'm lucky that you're mine. Rubber ducky, I'm like a whole pond of. Rubber ducky, I'm awfully fond of you.
In January it's so nice, while slipping on the sliding ice, to sip hot chicken soup with rice, sipping once, sipping twice, sipping chicken soup with rice. In February it will be my snowman's anniversary, with cake for him and soup for me. Happy once, happy twice, happy chicken soup with rice. In March the wind blows down the door and spills my soup upon the floor. It laps it up and roars for more. Blowing once, blowing twice, a blowing chicken soup with rice. In April I will go away to far off Spain or old Bombay, and dream about hot soup all day. Oh my once, oh my twice, oh my old chicken soup with rice. In May I truly think it best to be a robin lightly dressed, concocting soup inside my nest. Mix it once, mix it twice, mix that chicken soup with rice. In June I saw a charming group of roses all begin to droop. I pepped them up with chicken soup. Sprinkle once, sprinkle twice, sprinkle chicken soup with rice. In July I'll take a peek into the cool and fishy deep, where chicken soup is selling cheap. Selling once, selling twice, selling chicken soup with rice. In August it will be so hot, I will become a cooking pot. Cooking soup, of course, why not? Cooking once, cooking twice, cooking chicken soup with rice. chicken soup with rice. In November's gusty gale, I will flop my flippy tail and spout hot soup. I'll be a whale, spouting once, spouting twice, spouting chicken soup with rice. In December I will be a bottle-fangled Christmas tree with soup bowls draped all over me. Merry once, merry twice, merry chicken soup with merry chicken soup with merry chicken soup with rice. I told you once, I told you twice, all seasons of the year are nice for eating chicken soup with rice. Chicken soup with rice. I do the dishes, I clean my room, I help my mother. I save my nickels, I sometimes babysit my brother. My parents said if I do everything, they're gonna let me have a horse next spring. Maybe he'll be a dapple gray, maybe a pinto, a thoroughbred jumper or a golden palomino. And we'll be famous everywhere we go, as we will win first prize in all the shows. I wanna horse, my very own horse, can't wait to see it. He's gonna be the prettiest horse, you won't believe it. We're gonna ride, we're gonna ride. People will stare when we go by at the prettiest horse. A horse is a lot to take care of. That's what everybody tells me. If you don't ride them every day, they get so lonely. A horse needs a lot of attention. You have to brush them every day. They have to have shoes and lots of carrots and We're gonna ride, we're gonna ride. People will stare when we go by at the prettiest horse. I want a horse, my very own horse, can't wait to see it at the grave. I'll go to bed when I'm supposed to. Horse, my very own horse, can't wait to see it. I'll do my chores, I'll have my bridle and my saddle. Horse, my very own horse, can't wait to see it. I'll do the dishes, I'll write my grandmother a letter. My very own horse, can't wait to see it. I'll meet him all. If he can sing, I'll make him better. My very own be the prettiest horse. I want a horse. He's gonna be the prettiest ever. My very own horse, can't wait to see it. I want a horse. He's gonna be the prettiest
Ma chère mademoiselle, it is with deepest pride and greatest pleasure that we welcome you tonight. And now, we invite you to relax. Let us pull up a chair as the dining room proudly presents your dinner. Be our guest, be our guest. Put our service to the test. Tie your napkin round your neck, chérie, and we provide the rest. Soup du jour, hot hors d'oeuvre. Why, we only live to serve. Try the gray stuff, it's delicious. Don't believe me? Ask the dishes. They can sing, they can dance. After all, miss, this is France. And at dinner here is never second best. Go on, unfold your menu, take a glance, and then you'll be our guest. We our guest, be our guest. Beef ragout, cheese soufflé, pie and pudding on flambe. We'll prepare and serve with flair a culinary cabaret. You're alone and you're scared, but the banquet's all prepared. No one's gloomy or complaining, while the flatware's entertaining. We tell jokes, I do tricks with my fellow candlesticks.
Put it all in perfect taste that you can bear.
Come on and lift your glass, you've won your own free pass to be our guest. If you're stressed, it's fine dining we suggest. Be our guest, be our guest, be our guest. Life is so unnerving for a servant who's not serving. He's not whole without a soul to wait upon. Ah, those good old days when we were useful. Suddenly those good old days are gone. 10 years we've been rusting, needing so much more than dusting, needing exercise, a chance to use our skills. Most days we just lay around the castle. Flabby, fat and lazy, you walked in and oops-a-daisy.
It's a guess, sakes alive, and I'll be blessed. Wine's been poured and thank the Lord I've had the napkins freshly pressed. With decent, she'll want tea, and my dear, that's fine with me. While the cups do this, I'll chew it, I'll be bubbling, I'll be brewing, I'll get warm, I'll be hot. Heaven's sakes, is that a spot? Clean it up, we want the company impressed. We've got a lot to do, is it one up or two for you, I guess? She's our guest. Be our guest. Be our guest. From the mountains of the west. It's 10 years since we had anybody here, and we're obsessed. With your meals, yes indeed, we introduce. While the candle light's still glowing, let us tell you we'll keep going.
One by one, till you shout.
Enough, I'm done.
Then we'll sing you off to sleep as you digest.
Tonight you'll prop your feet up, but for now let's heat up. Be our guest. Be our guest. Be our guest.
Of course I did the kick line from the winner of the Grammy for Best Recording for Children in 1993, Beauty and the Beast, the original motion picture soundtrack from In Harmony, another Sesame Street album that was recognized by the Grammy Award people. You heard Linda Ronstadt and Wendy Waldman. So a lot of movies got recognized, TV shows, singers like Linda Ronstadt, who were famous, regular singers, and did, an album for kids. She hasn't done a whole album for kids, but like, things like In Harmony. And then some artists, specifically Kathy Fink and Marcy Marxer, started saying, there's this whole world of wonderful, independently produced music for kids that's not based on movies or TV shows. They're just original music aimed at kids and families. And they changed people's minds. They changed the Grammy Awards, and the whole category got shaken up. And as this year, they're all independent artists. So let's honor Kathy Fink and Marcy Marxer, Dan Zanes, and yes, Trout Fishing in America, independent artists nominated and occasionally who won Grammy Awards in the last few years, once Kathy and Marcy opened some doors.
They're red, they're white, they're brown. They get their way underground. They can't have much to do, So now we have blue ones too. We don't care what they look like, we'll eat them. Any way they can fit on our plate. Any way we can conjure to eat them. We're delighted and think they're just great. Potato, 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 potato. Sometimes we ditch the skin to eat what it's holding in. Sometimes we'd rather please have just the outside with cheese. They have eyes, but they do not have faces. I don't know if their feelings get hurt by just hanging around in dark places where they only can stare at the dirt. Potato, 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 potato. I guess the use is scant for other parts of the plant, but that which grows in view is eating potato too. I imagine them under their acres out in Idaho and up in Maine, maybe wondering if they'll be bakers or conditions or latkes or plain. Potato, 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 potato. Potato, 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 potato. Hey!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls all over the world, the that you're looking for is finally here. So put your hands on the person in front of you and let's make this true train. Yowza, yowza, yowza. Let's all aboard.
I'm headed for the station with the pack on my back.
And I'm tired of transportation at the back of the hat.
Well, I just love the rhythm of the clickety-clack.
And I hear the whistle blow and see the smoke from the stack.
And pal around with Democratic fellas named Mac.
So take me right back to the track, Jack. Come on!
Choo-choo, 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 woo-woo. Choo-choo, choo-choo, choo-choo.
Take me right back to the track, Jack.
You reach your destination and alas and alack,
you need some compensation to get back in the black.
So take the morning paper from the top of the stack
and read the situation from the front to back.
The only job that's open needs a man with a knack.
Come on, so put it right back on the rack, Jack.
Choo-choo,
come on.
Choo-choo, choo-choo, woo-woo. Choo-choo, choo-choo.
Take me right back to the track, Jack. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, the train is on the go. Well, riddle me this, riddle me that. That's where the train is at. Touchdown into Brooklyn and pick up Dan. As we take a little trip to the west coast of Seattle, where we gonna razzle and dazzle. Then we go to New Hampshire.
I'm gonna settle down by the railroad track
and live the life of rally in a beaten down shack.
So when I hear the whistle, I can peek through the crack.
Come on! And watch your train a-rolling when it's all in the jam.
Oh, I just love the rhythm of the clickety-clack.
So take me right back to the track, Jack.
Choo-choo, 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 woo-woo. Choo-choo, choo-choo, choo-choo.
Take me right back to the track, Jack.
Choo-choo, 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 woo-woo. Choo-choo, choo-choo, choo-choo.
Take me right back to the track, Jack.
Everything that's made of wood was once a tree, and it's clearly understood by fools like me. While you're sitting on a chair, feeling nice and cozy there, you're not really sitting on a chair, you're sitting on a tree. Somebody else timber, and a tree came tumbling down. Whether it's a door or a chair or the floor, the roots are still in the ground. Everything that's made of wood was once a tree. Every stick of furniture that you may see. There's that gorgeous TV set with its lovely cabinet. It's not sitting in a cabinet, it's sitting in a tree. Everything that's made of wood was once a tree. Now don't get the wrong idea, ain't nothing free. Bill collectors by the score are coming knocking on your door. They're not really knocking on your door, they're knocking on a tree. Somebody else timber, and a tree came tumbling down. Whether it's a door or a chair or the floor, the roots are still in the ground. Everything that's made of wood was once a tree. Anything from pine to rich mahogany. When you lay to rest they weep while you're buried 6 feet deep. You're not really buried in a coffin, you're buried in a tree. Somebody yelled timber, timber, and a tree came tumbling down. Whether it's a door or a chair or the floor, the roots are still in the ground. Don't start bringing me down, please listen to me. Everything that's made of wood, oh, is still a tree.
Oye chico, ¿qué pasa ahorita? I can see you can use a sonrisa. Let's go play. Bahía Paleta from Paletero Jose. Hey, chico, what you doing right now? Let's have some fun. How does that sound? Sing our ABCs if we're feeling loco. 1, 2, 3. Vámonos, let's go. Vámonos, let's go. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Vámonos, let's go. Vámonos, let's go. Vámonos, let's go. Oye, chico, do you wanna go dance? Dale, 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 you can give it a chance. Show off all your moves at the quinceañera, show the DJ how you groove. Hey, chico, do you wanna go eat? Tasty nachos are hard to beat. Or we can have some tacos, make them extra spicy if we're feeling macho. Vámonos, let's go. Vámonos, let's go. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Vámonos, let's go. Vámonos, let's go. Vámonos, let's go.
Hey, chico, looking good. I like your sonrisa. Come on outside. It's beautiful. Está hermoso. Qué bonita, ¿no? The sun is shining. We got tacos. Vámonos, let's go.
Vámonos, let's go. Vámonos, let's go. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Vámonos, let's go. Vámonos, let's go. Vámonos, let's go.
Lucky Diaz and the Family Jam Band from their album Brio Brio, which was last year's winner of Best Music for Kids at the Grammy Awards, and Vamonos. Trout Fishing in America, who are 4 times, well, they got really close 4 times to winning a Grammy Award. And Dan Zanes, his album, Catch That Train, won one of the years that Trout Fishing in America lost. See, everything is connected. And if you connect with the music of Kids Corner, please check out the Kids Corner music channel at kidscorner.org. Tomorrow, I'll ask my big question, and it's all about this time of year. and family around this time of year. I don't know about you, but I love this time. It's not Thanksgiving yet. We're not getting really deeply into the winter holidays. Let's talk about it on tomorrow's Kids Corner. Tonight's Kids Corner was engineered and produced by me. I'm Kathy O'Connell. Robert Drake produces Kids Corner. Find us at kidscorner.org. Have a good night. Have a safe night, please. Let's all be kind to each other. And we'll see you next time right here on Kids Corner.
This is 88.5 WXPN HD1 Philadelphia, 88.7 WXPH HD1 Middletown, 91.9 WXPJ HD1 Hackettstown, 90.5 WKHS Wharton, and streaming at xpn.org. Member-supported radio from the University of Pennsylvania.